be listening live in Los Angeles, iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1. Joy Taylor, official member of the Herd, is joining us. Welcome. Sponsored by Firestone, Complete Auto Care. Keep your car running newer, longer. Joy, it's great to have you. We had fun yesterday. Yesterday was your official day one. You got a cake and stuff.
I did get a cake.
We were retweeting all your stuff. You're very popular. The kids are really into Joy Taylor.
Thank you, Colin.
It's great to have you here. Okay, so here we go. You know, our president's always talking about fake news.
Yes.
And the reason that's somewhat effective, it is somewhat effective, is because there is a lot of fake news out there, and I'm seeing it right now in the NBA. So Kawhi Leonard, story broke Friday in our show, I want to play for the Lakers. And all these NBA guys, Celtics are going to have a deal, and Pacers are going to have a deal, and it's fake news. It's fake news. Kawhi Leonard said, I want to play for the Lakers. The Spurs are trapped. Okay? Don't kid yourself. Nobody's going to bring him in and give up valuable assets when Kawhi Leonard won't give you a guarantee he's going to stay. The reason fake news works as a moniker is because there's a lot of fake news out there. You got to do business, if you're the Spurs right now, with the Lakers. You got to do business with them. You're trapped. Kawhi Leonard. By the way, what do you know? Mark Stein, he doesn't do fake news. New York Times, Mark Stein, good NBA guy. Friend, knows what he's doing. Quote, the Spurs don't want to do business with the Lakers, but if San Antonio gets the most out of the trade, they'll do business with the Lakers. Duh. Danny Ainge won't give up second-round draft picks. He's going to give up Gordon, Hayward, and Kyrie Irving and the number one pick to get Kawhi Leonard? Forget it. There's three things happening here with this Kawhi Leonard story. Number one, Kawhi Leonard and his uncle are showing every player in this league how to get it done. If you are a great player and you are unhappy and you have just 1 year left on your contract, you name a specific team you want to play for. And even the all-powerful Greg Popovich has to do business with him. No general manager in this league, it's career suicide. You can't give up assets for Kawhi Leonard to rent him for a year. So number one, Kawhi and his uncle are very, very savvy here. If you're a star, you got a year left, name a specific team. Kyrie Irving got lucky. He said, here's 7 teams I'll go to. He got lucky. He ended up in Boston. He never mentioned Boston. He could have ended up in Orlando. NBA stars have the ability, because of their collective bargaining agreement, to occasionally have leverage. Use it when you can. In the NFL, Aaron Rodgers, best player, can't. Trapped. That's their CBA. Their lawyers aren't as good. But in the NBA, you're a star, you get these little windows. Kevin Durant had one. Paul George had one. Chris Paul had one. Kawhi's got one. LeBron's had a couple. Use leverage when you can in life. Tip of the cap to the uncle and Kawhi Leonard. Number two, this Magic Johnson hire, it seems to be working. I mean, the Lakers, they pitched LaMarcus Aldridge twice. Nah, not interested. They begged Dwight Howard to come here. No, I'm not going to stay. I'm not interested. And now, with Magic, we got some momentum here. We got some inertia here. We got Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, Paul George, all appear to want to come here. And they're all really, really good. They're all really, really good. All three will be Hall of Famers if they continue playing at the level they're playing at. We know LeBron is, but Kawhi and Paul George are going to be great two-way players, all-time guys. Magic Johnson didn't have a lot of experience being a general manager. But you know what he has? The name Magic. He's a legend. And that sells to young, impressionable stars who want to build mega careers in and out of basketball. This Magic Johnson hire, forget the fact they aced the draft last year. They may trade all those guys to get good players. Magic Johnson is crushing it. He is the reason all these guys, after 5 years of dysfunction, they are all lining up for the Lakers. Here's the number 3 thing. According to sources, Paul George rumors, Lakers aren't sure that they're going to get Paul George. Oklahoma City's going to sign him, or at least offer a max deal. This is this is sort of muddying the waters here a little bit. So Paul George can make $175 million in 5 years in OKC. He can make about $130 in 4 years with the Lakers. Now, you can tweak those a little bit, sign and trade it. But ask yourself, if you get LeBron and you get Kawhi Leonard, isn't Kawhi Leonard, when healthy, better and younger than Paul George? I think he is. And I like Paul George. But when he's healthy, I like Kawhi a little bit more, and he's younger, and he's a better defender. So 3 things are happening. Kawhi Leonard's giving you the map on how to do it. Number 2, the Magic hire, it's working out. He's the reason all these guys are lining up. And number 3, you start looking at the Lakers. If they get LeBron and Kawhi, and they've got Kuzma and Brandon Ingram and Paul George, that's a lot of forwards. I'm not sure if the Paul George thing will work out. Bill Plaschke, LA Times, on our show the other day, I asked him, came down to either. Wouldn't you take Kawhi Leonard? If you gave me a choice of Kawhi and Paul, and I like Paul, I think I'd take Kawhi. Would you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, I would. And I think Kawhi can be – well, Kawhi's been a Finals MVP. Paul George seems to disappear sometimes. And I can't get that game 6 out of my mind in the playoffs this year. So, yes, and I think LeBron maybe wouldn't even need Paul George in this case. In this case, perhaps even knowing Kawhi's there, LeBron wouldn't, PG can stay in Oklahoma City, which some people say he might do, and LeBron would come anyway.
Good stuff for the Lakers. These are really, really good problems to have. Let me shift gears to this. I've often said Oprah, out of every broadcaster in America, is the one broadcaster, obviously at a much smaller level,